Guys, check this out. We have a very special unit coming up for auction on DirtHammer.com. This is a Speed UTV Bandit Robbie Gordon edition. This is car number 448. It means it's the 448th car produced by Speed UTV. Super cool machine. Just about every option you could throw at one. Comes with some cool spares, including Speed UTV factory axle and radius arm there. Super neat. Look at these beefy shocks on this thing. Auxiliary lighting everywhere. Comes with a winch, factory bead locks, lots of auxiliary lighting, including this big light bar up front. Of course, the lighted Speed UTV emblem there. Lighted mirrors with indicators made in. This is technically a vehicle you could make street legal. It has all of the equipment to do that. This one is not currently tagged for street use, but that is an option. Also has spare tire mount with a spare tire tool and the really neat electric jack. You just plug in a Milwaukee battery, zap that thing right up. Storage box, excellent. Chase light and the Speed UTV fire extinguisher. Really awesome door nuts. I love these things. Gas assist, very cool. This one has sound deadening inside, comes with the optional kicker stereo, and because it is an RG edition, it's got carbon fiber buckets with suede liner. Nice harnesses. This is a ratchet shift machine, which is very cool. Big LCD display, suede wrapped steering wheel. Of course, all of your controls there for your lighting and auxiliary lights. Again, because it's an RG edition, PCI radios. Radios were factory with the RG edition. The PCI was an option that this owner went for. This one has a lithium ion battery, full roof, full windscreen. This is an actual cage. It's not a ROPS. This is as close to a race machine as you can get. If you're not familiar with Speed UTV, be sure to go check out our buyer's guides. These machines are incredibly awesome. 225 horsepower in factory, guys, from a parallel twin. Once you hit 500 miles, the optional speed key, which this one comes with, unlocks a 300 horsepower tune. This thing is an absolute ripper, built like a freaking tank. This is a good one. Let's take a look around a little bit more. It's got a couple of scratches and scuffs. About 230 miles East Coast riding. Nothing that I would be worried about whatsoever. This is still an incredibly clean machine. It's just been used the way Robbie Gordon intends, which we like to see. Big, beefy aluminum CVT belt cover. If you've ever had a belt go and explode your cover, you know how awesome that is. Thing is built really well. Integrated winch, super high up, keeps it out of the muck and the mud. You can see that braided synthetic line in there. That's great. Even though this is technically a sport machine, it comes with a 2-inch receiver in the back. A lot of little nitpicks that sport riders have had issues with. Robbie Gordon and his team really sorted well on this rig. There's that big LCD screen. All of your controls. Let's start it up real quick.